What's up, YouTube? King Dennis here with an update on how my plants are doing, my peppers. I've tried to go ahead and use whatever space I have. My tomatoes are pretty much done for the season. Tomatillos never grew anything, so all the space I'm trying to go ahead and put some of them, the ones I have in 1 gallons, in whatever space is available. And you can see some of them are doing a little bit better than what they are in these little 1 gallon and 1/2 gallon containers. These ones, I think these are mustard habs. Sorry, lost my tags. Over here, my red Congo still spitting up pods here and there, not as much as I would want it, but hey, they're spitting up pods. That's all that matters. They're healthy, they're alive, so they've been bacteria free. Now anyway, my Kmart habs starting to look orange, but I mean definitely not orange habaneros. It's been this color for about a week or two now. You can see the bottom here, there's still some green here, so it's not fully ripe, so I'll let it ripe. This bishop's crown is starting to stretch across. I'm going to have to find a way to tame it so it's not going all over. The other Kmart hab I have here, it looks to be some sort of chocolate habanero cross. So that's how it looks like. It's fully ripe, so I'll go ahead and harvest that and take it for seeds. Bishop's crown, finally ripe. I'll be harvesting that. And then the other Kmart hab is right over here. I'm going to go ahead and harvest that. Thin skinned right here, really squishy. Hopefully nothing wrong with it inside, so they're soft. And another plant I put here with just extra space, and so we'll see what happens with that. Now here's my container garden segment number 2. Some guys are just still having a hard time recovering. This is the peach habanero. It's looked like that since I bought it in May. And some other plants I've been transplanting, my padron right there in the back. My Jamaican hot chocolate, I've been picking about 5 to 10 pods off of this one. It's slow, but it's doing a trick. My morugas, my first harvested moruga, had a mold inside, so as soon as it's halfway there, I'll go ahead and harvest it soon. My bird's eye, finally put it in a bigger container, so hopefully it can get bigger. And just by looking at it, there's a pod right there. Awesome, my first bird's eye pod. This one I have no idea what's going on here, but you can see just foliage drops and flower dropping. So, but hopefully a couple guys like this one can sustain and stay on there. This one's my purple jalapeno. Now here's my question to you guys is, I've harvested pretty much each pot on this one, and there's been no heat at all, where even my 12-year-old niece is eating it with no problems. There's no heat. So I don't know if they're supposed to be like that or something happened, but yeah, my purple jalapenos have no heat whatsoever, but the taste is there and it's great, so I'm not complaining. This one, I don't know what this is, unknowns. My eBay red pod, red pot, 7 red, whatever, 7 pot red. This branch I've been holding on with duct tape, and so far it's sustained. But I love how so far Carmely, or whatever his name is their name is on eBay, their plants have grown true compared to what I have on Arboretum ones. These are my nursery bought Butchilokias, red ghost, and you can see starting to finally have pottage, and they're all growing at the same time and turning at the same time. So there's a couple plants on this one. And you can see this one plant over here starting to stretch to the other side, so, but I'm not tripping. This one is actually doing a lot better than this one that has 3. So far these guys seem to be just vegging out, getting bigger and taller, and I'm sure sooner or later they'll start to pot up. My 7 pot large. These guys have been my most prolific so far. Tastes great. Slice them up to pieces and throw them on pizza. Really, really good pepper. I've harvested maybe 20 or 30 from that guy. And another purple jalapeno right there. This one is my Butchilokia from the Arboretum. Still trying to grow. But I think it's getting there. And you can see I'm having these spotted leaves again. I wonder if I made another bad batch of tea, so they're back again, but it's okay. Last time they didn't do anything. Nagamorich, I'm going to guess these are Nagadulokia Nagamorich I got from another eBay seller. Supposed to be red boots, but these look more like Nagas to me. At least that's what others have told me. Over here is my chocolate boot. I was able to harvest one already so far. I'll go ahead and try this out shortly. But this plant has just been tormented by aphids, and you can see right there's aphids all over. And I've sprayed and I've done what I could to try to get these guys off. And I feel sorry for this one ladybug because he probably can't do anything about it. But there's just aphids everywhere. And I've sprayed them and they're still there. But the plant is still kicking in, so I gotta figure out another alternative. My Trinidad Scorpion chocolate, I harvested a couple pods on this one. You can see these 2 guys are growing a little odd. This one looks like it's ready. I got some suntan, sunburn there. I'll harvest that shortly. And there's a couple more in the bottom with their little stingers. These are my yellow Trinidad Scorpions from eBay. Same guy that I got the 7 pot red from. Looks good. I harvested one earlier. So another Jamaican hot chocolate there. My Fatalis I put in a big container. Hopefully they can get bigger and taller and produce more pots for me, because these are great. And I will grow them again next year and a whole bunch more next year. My not so Trinidad scorpions from the Arboretum. Boo. My bush tea finally starting to bud up and flower up. Hopefully these guys can maintain their heat, their flowers, because for the next 2-3 days it's going to be back in the 90s again. So I gotta put this guy in a nice cool area so the flowers don't drop, but there's flowers everywhere. These are my slow guys. My Manzano's starting to recover. I took off all the old leaves. You can see I have one pod there. And this is a yellow boot I got from Mike, and it's not done anything. No vegetation. This is a red Fatali, and it's got one lonely pod. This is supposed to be a Trinidad Scorpion brown. I don't think this is the same as the chocolate, so you can see not much vegetation here, but there's buds here, and looks like I have one flower loss at least. There's one that was opening up, and I got 2 more there. Hopefully they can open up and I can get at least 1 or 2 pods from this one, because I don't know what kind of Trinidad Scorpion brown this is going to be. My Manzano, another Manzano, just not doing well. It looks like these guys are getting burnt, so I'll put them in more shaded areas. Ahi Limon, Ahi, whichever it is, budding up, flowering up, and hopefully it'll get me at least a couple pods. Over there is my Firecracker Pequin, another Fatali, that one's a yellow mushroom. Over there is Bulgarian carrot, and my Bolivian rainbow. They all look really, really not so good, not healthy, but I mean they're still alive. Over here on this side, north side of the house, this one I'm going to go ahead and give to a buddy that's coming over. A couple chocolate habaneros and a couple of nagas and one yellow mushroom. So, pods on that one already. My Scotch bonnets start to grow true form, but it looks like they're starting to get mutated and go all over the place. So we'll see. It looks like some sort of a 7-pod cross maybe. But you can see there's one little one right here. I'll harvest that and see how it tastes. More yellow mushrooms, jalapeno, another Fatali right there. More mushrooms, my red Congos right there. These are supposed to be my Scotch bonnets. Arboretum, you suck. These are, I call them my, Greg called them my bullet Scotch bonnets. So, chocolate habanero right there. This one, I believe, is my 7-pot Jonah. This one's red Savina, finally, hopefully starting to bud up. Scotch bonnet, multi-unknown color, Peruvian. I think this is supposed to be chocolate boot. My one lone peach hab, and I think I will harvest it today. Or not peach hab, peach boot Jalokia. Another boot right here, and my Peter Congo cross. I don't know if you guys can see. It's right there. And my purple boot. It's starting to bud up, and hopefully it'll pot up. Red Savinas, really, really slow, but it's getting there. Starting to get new growth and buds. You can see one little flower right there. And these guys, more containers. They're getting a little bit bigger still. Some dormant, some still growing. My Doug LaBouche T-Cross, they're all right there. And then we go over here. This is the garden bed area. This is where I have these guys in ground, and some have thrived and some have died. And you can see like this one, it's my cherry pimiento, died. I have grubs right now. I'm dealing with grubs, and they've been slowly picking at my plants one at a time. But yeah, this is a bell pepper. It's taken off. These other guys I planted here maybe about 2 weeks ago, and they've gotten a lot bigger. This is supposed to be a lemon hab. This one I don't know. This one I don't know. Oh no, this one I believe is a super. I don't know which kind of super. Now this one I don't know. It has this pod right here. You can see there's some black going on here. If you look at the stem, it starts off green here, and then over here towards the end, this upper nose, it's purple. It's black. So I don't know if it has anything to do with why this pod there is starting to turn black. So I have no idea what this is, and I hope I get a chance to have them grow and see what they are. So lemon hab right here. And then this one is supposed to be a yellow boot Jalokia. This is trade wind fruit, so we'll see how true they grow. Over here is my eggplant bed, Japanese eggplant, Thai eggplant, white ghost eggplant, and black beauty eggplant. And I planted them a little bit too close to my peppers because they're starting to cramp up the peppers. You can see here's some more red boots right here. There's 2 plants right here and right there. This one I believe is a jalapeno somewhere there. And you can see this poblano. I really need to go ahead and get these guys staked up because it's getting too big. But if you notice here, there's some ants here, and these look like damage from leaf hoppers. So there's a leaf hopper here somewhere. I gotta find it. But you can see I haven't even had time to harvest. My poblano's already turning red, so orange hab is right there. These are the other eBay Naga Jalokia red boots. What do you guys think? Does this look like a red boot or Naga? Let's see. My red Congo. No, not red Congo. My Caribbean red habanero. Does it look like have some sort of cross to it? See the pod shapes. They all had consistent pod shapes like this. Little folds in them. Not like the other Caribbean reds I have. But these guys up here too also have been trying to fight their way off their aphids. And you can see right here, there's ants here, so there's a whole group of ants. There are aphids. So, I don't know, Naga's right here. This jalapeno is getting lost in the mix. Gotta figure something out. Yellow mushrooms. And this one I don't know. And hopefully I'll find out, because this boot right here is starting to push him out, so I need to find a way to put something to support this guy this way so this guy can grow. And you can see they're starting to pot up. So my zucchinis, I went ahead and took them out. You can see that big eye I need to harvest over there. And I've replaced them with some more other peppers. And yesterday I went ahead and gave them some tea, so hopefully they can recover well. A lot of these guys don't have names. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of plants they'll be. Looks like a yellow Congo. I don't know. More there. I don't know what this looks like. Maybe a fatali. Or some sort of lemon habanero. But that's how they are. This is my plants. If you like it, click like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Comments if there's any comments and suggestions. Thanks very much.